Hi everyone, I've put together another short video just to explain the next big step that we're taking with Microsoft Teams, our remote learning platform. I want to start by saying a massive thank you to everyone for getting involved with the system so far this year. We've had nearly 90% of our families already logged in and pupils checking in on the assignments we've set so far. However, that was always just the first part of getting the system ready should we need to use it if your child goes into isolation and needs to work from home. So I've put together a short guide on what's coming next. You should have received a letter this afternoon explaining what's coming in more detail, and I've also at the end of the video put together a step-by-step guide on how to set up Maths No Problem so that you can access the textbooks and workbooks from home. Thank you for your support so far, and I hope you find this video useful. First of all, here's just a quick view of what the main letter will have looked like. It's very important that you find this, so hopefully this just helps you to locate it if you have to go rooting through those bags past the lunchbox and the snacks that were left at the bottom of the bag too. I just want to briefly outline why we're doing this and why we think it's important. We want to make sure that all our pupils and our families have ready access to that remote learning whenever you need it. We're trying to be proactive and making sure it's there every day, ready for when you need it, rather than a scramble if you find out at short notice you need to be isolated at home. We also are working really hard to make sure this version of remote learning is as close as possible to what is going on in school, should we have some children in school and some at home isolating. We know from looking around us, seeing what's going on in local schools, it's very likely that there will come a point where we have a bubble at home or families at home, and we want to make sure as a school community that we are best prepared so that we can handle this with as least hassle and disruption as we possibly can. So, what will the remote learning look like? So, from Monday the 21st of September, daily assignments will appear on Teams for those who are working at home. I really do want to stress it will be seen by everyone, but it's only to be accessed by those who are working at home in isolation. Each of those assignments will include the maths lesson, a writing lesson, a reading activity, and a topic lesson that are all very closely matched to what is going on in school on that day. All of these will come with the resources for the lessons attached to the assignment to make it nice and easy for you so you don't have to go looking through lots of different folders, and pupils can upload any of their work either by making documents or taking pictures, and if they do that by 3:30 their teacher will be able to give that feedback after they finish teaching in school. Within the Teams app you will see a message that will look similar to the wording that you see down below, which will explain each of the lessons, where they need to look, as well as links to any additional resources such as the Oak Academy. I really do want to stress it is our resources and our teachers that are leading this remote learning, and resources like the Oak Academy will only be used if they support what we are teaching, or if they provide that deeper explanation via a video that we can't offer at this moment. The biggest thing we need from you as a family is to set up the Maths No Problem parent guides, as this will allow direct access at home to the same textbooks and workbooks that we use in school. I've got a quick step-by-step to help you through the process. So, by opening the link which was on the letter that you received, and the link will also be on our social media and below this video to make it easier if you want to click on that, you need to use the Create Account option once you've clicked on the link. Once you click Create Account, you'll be asked to enter an access code. This is on the letter that your child brought home on Thursday and is a collection of random letters and numbers. These are slightly different depending on the class that you are in, and we've also created different codes if you have a family with more than one child at our school, so you have access to all of the guides you need for your family. After you've entered the access code, there'll be a short sign up screen with your name, email address, and the usual terms and conditions. Once you've done that, you should receive an email from Maths No Problem to prompt you to confirm your email, and then you should be set up from there. If it's worked, you'll be logged back in and you can click through to the parent guides, which I'll briefly show you now. When you log in, you should see the parent guides for different year groups appear. Now, we have made sure you have access to the year that your child is in and also the year before's textbooks. This is an important thing as part of the catch-up programme from where they missed learning last year. We may occasionally dip into the year before's work to make sure they've got that fully rounded experience and any gaps are filled in. Once you've clicked on a textbook or workbook and found the lesson, you will get to a page that looks like this. On the left, you'll see a description that is used in the teacher guides but would help any parents or other adults that are helping out with the lesson. and a click-through workbook that will explain the different activities we would do first in class to warm the child up and to explain the new methods being taught in the lesson today. When you go to the workbook, this is the activity the child will do at the end of the lesson as their main independent work. You'll also see quite handily at the top there is an answers toggle button, which is both a blessing and a curse, so just make sure the child knows it's there but not to be used straight away so that they can do some of the working out for themselves. We use it regularly in school, particularly when we get to Year 6 fractions. Finally, as I've said all the way through with teams, we are working together with you on this and we are here to help. We want to make sure this runs as smoothly for you as possible, and if you are having any problems, please let us know. This includes technical issues, which includes access to the internet or suitable devices to work on. Please let us know if this is an issue so we can help you out, as well as any login related issues or you're having difficulties turning in the work. If we can all work together, I'm sure this system will really pay off. If we get in a situation where we have children at home for a couple of weeks, they can still feel like they are connected to school every day, doing the same lessons as those in school. Thank you for your support.